Good morning, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? It is about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock here in the Lou. So I just want to tap in with y'all about some crazy stuff that happened last night at the job. I know this probably happened to y'all. If y'all work in long-term care, assisted living, independent living, a hospital, a morgue, mortuary, whatever it may be, I know this happened to y'all. So do y'all believe in like ghosts and like spirits and stuff? Okay, so I don't know. Okay, so let me tell y'all a little bit of the story. First off, what's up, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe. Please continue to share. I love all of y'all. What's up to my subscribers? What go on to all of my non-subscribers and my viewers? Tap in, hit that red button that's beaming that's saying subscribe. It's not flashing on my screen because I can't do all those effects yet. It's down there somewhere, either on this way or this way. Y'all hit that button. So look, y'all. Okay, so there's been times that I've been at work and I swear I would see like a resident or somebody go by. Okay, so this is a little different though. That's why I need y'all to that's why I'm talking to y'all. I need y'all input and y'all information. Don't mind my nail. It's off. I gotta go get it fixed. I'll talk with this hand because I gotta talk with my hand. And y'all don't mind me. Okay, so look. So about 1:30, my aide, she come, boom, swipe her little text. She come in the door. She like, nurse, it's a white lady here. She was like, I don't know who she is, but she just caught me. She tried to catch me sleeping, but I seen her, you know, so I don't know. And she headed down this way. She was like, so I came to let you know. She was like, I'm gonna try to go up to the 3rd floor, but I think she might be going up there. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, you put the word out. That's what's up. You know, we look after each other. Y'all know how it is when we stay in the building. We like, Mr. Clark. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know. Word travel quick, state, y'all. Do whatever it is, what it is. Management in the building. You know what it is. So I'm just like, okay, all right, whatever. Not sure who this is. Maybe they coming in and try to catch somebody sleeping because prior to my employment, people used to be knocked out or whatever. It's not what you do, it's how you do. My staff know, look, if you tired, you come let me know. If you need that 30-minute break, it wasn't enough, you want to add them 2:15s to it. If it may be a little something else, just let me know because I'm going to look out for you. I just need to know where you are. Make sure you get your lights and make sure the other aides know what's going on because I'm not hopping up getting no lights. Y'all know, like I said, I could be right there and the light going off. I'm not even finna turn around and tell you who light that is. Y'all come see. Okay, so she comes, so I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So I don't instantly get up because I don't want to be like, oh, you know, make it obvious like we was doing something wrong, which is we wasn't. I was filing so many physician orders, Mars and TARS last night, just catching up. We were really behind. So I'm like, okay, so about 15 minutes passed and I'm like, I just remembered. I was like, oh, you know, because I'm like, how am I gonna play the role and get down here? Well, I had just remembered that one of my patients on a Tylenol. So I was like, okay, cool, let me go downstairs, do that. That's on the 1st floor. Go ahead, you know, peep the scene, fill it out, see who this lady is, who she trying to catch up. Hi, hello, introduce myself. Get down there, ain't nobody down there. I'm like, okay, so she might be on the 3rd floor. By this time, I'm down there doing what I need to do. And I hear the aide come across the walkie because I guess she couldn't get up to the 3rd floor. And so she was like, you know, 3rd floor, you copy? They're like, yeah. She was like, y'all got any coffee made? Knowing it don't be no coffee made at night like that. So, but she was trying to hint, you know. So the one aide, she come back on and she's like, no, there's no coffee made. So I'm like, oh, okay. Mind you, we don't know what's going on because she said she couldn't bend back around and get up there. She said, so she was like, no, it's no coffee made. And I was like, so I come on the walkie. I'm like, well, I have Folgers instant coffee if you guys want to come to the 2nd floor and get some or whatever. You know, we just trying to make conversation, just, you know, to kind of liven it up a little bit. So by this time, it's like 2 o'clock. It's like 2 o'clock. So I'm like, all right, let me ease my way on up there. My aides, they still sitting there in the little commons area. And I was like, the lady ain't came up here yet. They was like, no. I'm like, okay. Shit, y'all ain't seen her? They're like, no. And I'm like, they was like, what lady? She was like, I was like, the white lady. She said, yeah, the other aide did end up bending up there and, you know, telling them or whatever. She was like, no. So by this time, I'm like, okay, all right now. She's been marked. The aide seen her, made eye contact, explain what she looked like and everything. Like, show yourself. At least be courteous and let us know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because now we beating around the corners. We don't know what's what. This building is huge. The whole building is Trump supporters. Y'all know how that's going right about now. And then where we're at is it's really fancy people. Like I say, it's like 10,000 plus to stay there a month. Where I'm at is big mansions and stuff. I watch the ID channel. I don't put nothing past nobody. I watch cold case files, detectives, all of that, First 48. So I'm hip to anything. It could be an at-home wife that's bored. It could be a little club they got going on in the back of the woods where the deers and stuff be at, and they want to come down and see what's going on at the job. They don't change key fobs like that either. The little car fobs, They don't switch that out when people get fired. We got a new DON. Actually, the DON, we don't know if she quit or got fired yet. We still trying to figure it out. But we don't know what animosity is flying. You know, we don't know. People go postal, all of that stuff. So then, mind you, as me being the supervisor, I'm like, okay, this is my building. I'm responsible for the aides, for the med techs, and for these patients. I need to know who in the building. So by this time, it's like about 2:10 because we talking about how, you know, they should come up by now. We waiting for whoever this white lady is to come up, right? So I'm like, forget it. I'm finna go down. Show yourself. Hands up, you know. So I go where all the offices is there. I'm knocking. Well, the lights are censored. They come on when you go in. When you come out for a second, they go off. Well, I'm looking in all of the rooms is black because it's glass doors. All of the rooms is black. So I'm sitting here like, Now there was one that was the lights was on. So I go boom, 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 like the police. Cause come on now, you playing games. We all grown. We all African American ladies up in here. Show yourself. What's going on? Nothing at all. So I'm like, so I go back to the A. I go back up. We all go back up to the 3rd floor. Because the aide went outside to go actually get some coffee and peep the scene, what cars is on the lot and stuff and all of that. No, nothing different or whatever. But we like, okay. So we go back up to the 3rd floor and I'm like, what if that was a ghost? You sure there wasn't a ghost? And so we all just was like, so she was like, no, I made eye contact with her. She had on a black coat. No mask. Her hair was a bob. She said because she keep her hair laid. She was actually looking at wigs and stuff and hair and bundles on her phone. She said, so I was just looking at an ombre blonde. She said, so when I looked up, I was like, oh, that's kind of like the hair I was looking at. She said, so that's how I know for sure. She said it was shoulder length. She was a little bit shorter than the other aide. She said, and she had on a black coat and didn't have on no mask. She said, and we made eye contact. And she was like, she tried to catch me. I guess she didn't think that I was up. She said, because when I seen her, she said she was like this. She said she peeked over and she went bang. Scary, right? That's some ghost shit, though. That's some ghost stuff, though. I'm sorry, y'all, to my subscribers, my new subscribers, and my viewers. My mouth get a little flippy or whatever. But so, yeah, scary, right? So by this time, it's like 2:30. So we all sitting here like, man, this is crazy. We don't know who she is. We don't know. We looking, whatever. We all kind of like, okay, because you know how we do. So we like, whatever. I go back to the nurse's station. Like, hey, when she come in, it is what it is. I turn my music back on, finish my filing or whatever. Well, finally, the aide, she came back in. She was like, you still ain't seen her? And I was like, you sure you ain't seen no ghost? She was like, no, I made eye contact with her. I know I didn't or whatever. So she was like, you should tell the MOD and them, the other folks on duty, just to let them know, like, if they think they tried to sneak in here, you know, we reporting that somebody was in the building. I was like, yeah, you know, okay. So I'll let her know. So I text like, you know, just an FYI, my aide said that she spotted a Caucasian lady in the building. I said I went looking for her, but I haven't seen her just yet, you know. So later on, she texted back about maybe 15 minutes later. She was like, a Caucasian lady in the building. I said, yeah. She said, it shouldn't be nobody there. She was like, the doors are locked. How could she, you know, how would she have got in? Where did she see her? I said, by the front desk. She said, well, that door is always locked. She was like, so she couldn't get in. I said, yeah, she was actually sitting there at the front desk. She didn't come in through the front doors. She came in through the back doors. She was like, okay, you know, well, let me know, you know, if you guys see her, keep me posted. 10 minutes go by. She texts back like, you know, have she came and you seen this person? It was like, no. She's like, well, what does she look like, Gabe? This aide has not budged off of her description of this person at all. Like, she's sticking to it. She didn't have no mask, hair, shoulder length, dirty blonde hair, black jacket. A little bit shorter than the other aide. So we like, dang, mind you, one of the aides was in the break room. She turned the light off on her break because they're censored, but she turned it off on the wall to where it can't click on. And she said she seen somebody, because the lights come on, it's an area where you clock in and then you open up the door and you go in the break room. But she turned that light off. So she said she heard, like, she seen the lights click on right there. She didn't hear anything. She said, and then she heard the door go. And because, like, when you go out, you hear the door, foop, foop, or whatever. And she was like, but I didn't see nothing. And I was like, she said, but think about it. The light was off. So whoever that was trying to check or peek or whatever, they probably looked at the bottom of the door like we do, or like through the slit, and see the light is off. That means nobody's in there. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. So we talked to the lady. So I called her. I called the manager. Well, the manager, she texts back and she forwarded that message to the other administrators. And they said for all of us to go search the rooms and call the police if we see her. And I'm like, now, y'all, this is a lot. I said, now, if they trying to catch us, they really playing the role just to catch somebody sleeping. They ain't got no staff. So if you're going to fire somebody sleep, then what? You know what I'm saying? So the other aide, we all just talking, making scenarios. And the other aide is like, no, it might have been her friend. You know, they just playing a role. I was like, yeah, but that's a little extreme to call the police. Like, that's extreme. So we checked. Sure enough, we was a little hesitant. Because you know how we do. When one run, we all running. And we gonna ask about stuff later. Nevertheless, we go ahead, we do it. Boom, clear. First floor clear, second floor clear, third floor clear. So the lady, the manager, she was like, okay, well, she gonna review the tapes first thing in the morning and see what she get. What y'all think? That's scary, ain't it? And I said again, like, you sure you ain't seen no ghost? You know, because just the way she say, like, she came and she said she looked over and she moved back and it was slow. She said she moved slow. And so I'm just like, I don't know. It's been times at other jobs where the call lights is still going off in a patient room who just passed. I'm talking about, I swear I've seen patients walk right across the room, hey, and keep going, and it was nobody. Y'all know how I go. We work nights. Y'all know the freaks come out at night. Stuff go on at night. So I don't know, y'all. Drop y'all comments and let me know y'all experiences. What's the scariest thing that happened to y'all? So this gonna be a part 1. I'm gonna come with a part 2 because I go back to work tonight. I don't know if I need to bring my AK, my machete. Nah, y'all know I ain't got none of that. But I don't know. I'm nervous, y'all. Especially if they don't change the key fobs. But y'all let me know y'all experiences and stay tuned. I'm gonna post something when I get to work and let y'all know if they said they seen somebody, because she said there's cameras, so they'll be able to see who came in, who came out, and all of that stuff. Okay, y'all? All right. Bye.